Every home game's an occasion here in Orlando. And as they came in earlier, the Magic were dressed for what they hope is a special night for them and their fans. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. A spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast location in downtown Orlando through the air. Welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on, and nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the side.
Well, Aaron Gordon is progressing as a shooter. He said, what I've done is connected my three, my pull-up, and my...
Tremendous athleticism. Thanks, D.A. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
And guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Osman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. Now Fultz. Over in the corner, Isaac. Fires from deep. Orlando getting another chance here. Right side, Gordon. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And here's Cleveland. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando.
And they'll be seeing each other 4 times this year. This is the first meeting, looking for a good start in the series.
I think each team obviously will be looking to dictate the tempo and set the tone early.
Clock at 4. It's stolen by Fultz. Outside Gordon. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Osman. Stolen by Gordon. Out left to the wing. Here's Vucevic. And it's Osman with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. Drummond dishes to Love. Here's Osman. He's covered by Isaac. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Well, not an easy act to follow if you're Cedi Osman, right? You are taking over for LeBron James, one of the greats in the game, but I love his confidence.
And the 31st pick back in 2015, Osman, a do-it-all energy type of player, Doris.
Yeah, he was one of LeBron's favorite teammates when he led the Cavs. They trained together all summer. No better role model for Cedi than perhaps the best player in NBA history.
And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now, here's Garland. Defended by Gordon. Pass to Sexton. the triple. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Now here's Fultz. To the inside. And stolen by Drummond. Well, wide open look for Love. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Well, Kevin Love specializes in finding the open space on the floor, pays off with a nice catch and shoot.
Now here's Fultz. D right on him. And it's Vucevic missing. Cavaliers leading. Sexton kicks to Osman. And the layup's good off the glass. Love's got his second bucket of the night.
And instead of just trying to draw the foul, Love maintains his focus despite some stiff defense. Great hands, great body control, allowing him to get it done.
Over in the corner, Issac. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And here we go, Cavaliers running again. The shot by Sexton, no good. Orlando, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Passes it to Issac. Here's Vucevic. It's good from long range.
Well, once a non-existent part of his game, right? Vucevic now is a threat from 3. You have to honor that shot.
Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded by Fournier. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Trailing by 2. Gordon against Love. Releases. And that one's on target from the wing. Gordon's got his second basket.
Well, he's become so reliable from these spots, right? Aaron Gordon has a good understanding of when to take those chances.
Drummond passes to Garland. The pass to Osman. Takes a 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Magic have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And then Gordon with the dunk.
You've got to stay between Aaron Gordon and the basket, particularly in transition. If you don't, you're toast.
Here's Garland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
On the free throw, no good.
Guys, how about the Magic making the playoffs last year for the first time in 7 years? And think about how much qualifying did for their confidence moving forward.
Here's Gordon. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. No one near him. And Cleveland again with the bucket. And talking about that postseason, Orlando ran into a buzzsaw in Kawhi Leonard.
Well, Kawhi was fantastic, and he gave Aaron Gordon and Johnathan Issac a glimpse into what it's like to operate at a championship level. Sometimes your opponent teaches you how to build on what you have started to begin and formulate in your own organization. The future is bright.
Gordon with the defensive effort.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Love. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Osman. The open look here for Sexton. Nails the wide open jump shot. Sexton's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
Well, Collin Sexton's assertiveness right there with the rise and fire, exactly what his team wants from him.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
And you think back to LeBron's last year in Cleveland, one wonders how differently it may have turned out if Kyrie was there with him.
Well, you think back, Greg, Isaiah Thomas was never healthy. He had been a recent All-Star with another team. They were counting on his quickness and his scoring. But through it all, the Cavaliers reached the NBA Finals. Just another testament to the talent and the leadership that LeBron gives you.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Johnathan Issac. Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Porter is checked in for Cedi Osman. And it's Dante Exum in for Sexton. Orlando, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. 7-footers typically challenged as far as mobility. But Doris, you look at Mo Bamba, he appears to be very fluid.
Well, he's listed at 7 feet. He's actually 7'1" in shoes. And despite that height, Kevin, as you mentioned, Mo Bamba is a very fluid athlete. He's got exceptional feet, tremendous upside for Bamba.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
So the term unicorn has arisen for shot blockers who can also space the floor. Mo Bamba on that list, guys.
Exum dishes to Garland. With some arc, Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
Orlando's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. The Magic again can't hit. And coming in, Mo Bamba comparing his game to that of Joel Embiid's. Doris, you see that?
Well, I've heard others mention Rudy Gobert with a three-point shot, and that might be a closer comparison. We're going to have to watch and see what Mo Bamba hangs his hat on both the offensive and defensive end. Comparison's a bit early at this point.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Nance.
Well, there's a versatility and a fearlessness about which Aaron Gordon goes about his business. This guy can be an effective two-way player who's got to keep working on the defensive end.
First free throw is good. Doris, 4 years and $76 million for Aaron Gordon. Good money if you can get it.
No doubt, Kevin. And in today's NBA, Aaron Gordon is well worth it. This guy is on the upswing of his career. He's got plenty of room for growth. Tremendous athlete and getting more and more skilled.
The Magic trailed by 3. Pass to Bamba. Back to Carter Williams. Down low. Bamba's shot is off. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Cleveland leading by 3. Inside. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
To the paint. And it's Gordon missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Porter, no luck. The Magic have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Thompson against Ross. Over Porter. Another miss by Orlando.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Oh, Nance in position. Stolen by Bamba. For 3, Ross. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
Garland, the pass to Nance. Kicks it to Thompson. Pass to Exum. He tries for 3. Drops in the tray. Exum's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
For three, Ross. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. And there's Porter on the assist by Exum. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
On the wing, Gordon. He kicks it to Ross. Here's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ross has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You have to know when to simply catch and shoot, and it serves Terrence Ross very well that time.
With the teardrop, Bamba with the block.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass it to Ross. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Gordon trying to break loose. Ross, that's good. He's got 8.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Carter Williams with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He dishes it to Gordon. With 4 seconds on the clock, Carter Williams can't get it to go. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cavaliers lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. James Ennis played in Australia, Puerto Rico, the G League. He talked about his NBA journey and his goals.
This should be a rotation player. I know I got better. I know I worked hard to get here, to stay here, and just...
And with the importance of the 3-ball nowadays, Greg, a great goal for Ennis.
He possesses length and athleticism on the wing, and if he can reliably knock down the triple, he's a consistent rotation player in this league.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they, Greg? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Nance and Johnson are up front. Garland is out there with Exum, and it's Porter at the 3 slot. And it's Gordon missing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
The score now all even. Ross has got 10 points in the game.
Well, this guy's going to find his way to get the ball in the bucket. Contact or not, Terrence Ross can flat score the basketball.
That one falls.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Orlando. Ross in the corner. Takes the 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Good work there as it goes. 7 points for Dante Exum.
Well, it's hard to question the size Dante Exum brings to the point guard position. He's unique in the game, Kevin.
And Augustine kicks to Gordon. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And all-star ambitions for sure for Aaron Gordon. Shooting for all defense, too. Doris, how does he get there?
I think he has the ability, Kevin. He has improved as a scorer, particularly at the free throw line. And for a player with his burst, he should live at the free throw line. There is so much to like about Aaron Gordon's game.
Free throw good, Gordon. Doris, what's the best combination of inside-outside basketball you see offensively now?
Well, two guys really come to mind immediately for me. It's Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis, because both men can face up and knock down shots in a legitimate enough fashion that you've got to get out and contest those guys. But the other side of this is they can play in the post and be a legitimate back-to-the-basket force who you've got to guard with more than one guy. I mean, how exciting, Kevin, are Joel and AD to watch play?
They are thrilling, I would agree. Tips it, and it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his second bucket tonight.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
Porter kicks to Sexton. Back to Porter. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by the Magic. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Inside. That's in. Augustine with the assist. And now a 4-point Magic lead.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Sexton, how he performed last season. He averaged about 16 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Fultz, he's checked in for Gordon. Cleveland also making some changes. Drummond comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Kevin Love in for Nance. Isaac passes to Fournier. Good on the triple. Fournier's got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Isaac. And that one, good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The 6th pick back in 2017, 6'10" Johnathan Issac out of Florida State. Greg, what have you seen from him?
Came in somewhat raw. Potential as a rangy defender. Offensively, though, still a ways to go.
Here's Augustine, and there's the pass to Isaac. Back to Augustine. Misses the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Knocks it loose. Here's Osman. He's guarded by Fournier, and it's Osman missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Porter. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Augustine. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Fournier in the corner. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Porter. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Now Augustine. Out to the wing. Here's Vucevic, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Vucevic has got 9.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Porter kicks to Love. Lobbed up there for Love. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Hey, forget that Love can get up and finish like that. Nicely done.
High post Vucevic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
7 feet, 260 pounds. Vucevic has a big, strong body with great footwork inside Doris, but he doesn't shoot a lot of free throws.
He doesn't, Kevin, and he can struggle at times to finish through contact. If he were a better leaper, I think he'd get to the line more. This guy is just so smart and elusive with his footwork. So this is a big-time player now, make no mistake.
Here's Osman. He's covered by Isaac. Osman, the pass to Love. Just 4 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 8.
Boy, great awareness from Kevin. Knows the shot clock is dwindling. Bails out his team with a score.
Fournier in the corner. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got 6 assists here tonight. Pass to Love. There's the dish to Drummond. Shoots over Vucevic. And the officials call traveling violation.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Andre Drummond. Last season, he played outstanding. First in rebounding, 8th in steals, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Vucevic with the bucket.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Down low, Isaac with the steal. Here's Carter Williams. No points in the game yet for him. Thus far in his young career, Johnathan Isac's strength, I think, Doris, his defense.
That has everything to do, Kevin, with his blend of length and mobility. This guy can be extremely disruptive on that end of the floor, and Johnathan Issac will grow offensively as well.
If you were coaching, Doris, and you could run your offense through any center in the game, and let's take guys that are playing right now, because we can go back in history, and the names are endless, but who would you run your offense through at that position?
Probably a guy that the casual NBA fan is not as knowledgeable about as they should be, Kevin, and that's Nikola Vucevic. And this is a young, early 20-year-old who may be the best passer out of the post position that we've seen in a generation. Jokic is a guy who can handle the ball from three-point territory. He can take it off the window and initiate your offense. They run him like a point center, and it's appropriate because he's unselfish and gifted as a passer.
Gifted, great word to use, you're right. And here's the fast break. Here's Osman. It's blocked. Magic leading by 10. Over in the corner, Fultz. The 15-footer. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Here's Osman. Nice D from Fournier.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
To the inside, Isaac. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
Sexton dishes to Porter. Pass to Love. Fades. The shot's good. Love's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, let's check the boxes, Kevin Harlan. Can he make the three? Yes. Can he score on the interior? Yes. Kevin Love, give me a little mid-range, sir.
Carter Williams, the pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And 2019, Nikola Vucevic becomes a first-time All-Star. No doubt his best season, and what a timely one to have it in a contract year.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Aminu comes in for Isaac. James Ennis, he'll check in for Evan Fournier. And it's Ross in for Markelle Fultz. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Garland in for Cedi Osman. Nance, no good. And a big new contract for Vucevic, rewarding his breakthrough season. Doris, in your mind, how has he improved?
Well, you can look specifically at his scoring and his shooting percentages, both going up dramatically. He showed comfort inside and outside the arc. This guy has become a go-to offensive weapon. Vucevic, a first-time All-Star last year. Can he continue to build on it?
Now, here's Garland. Not a lot of room. Exum with it. Now guarded by Ennis. And it's Orlando with the rebound. We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. Carter Williams dishes to Bamba. No good on the three. It's stolen by Aminu. Inside. Ross, that's good. Ross has got 9 points in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now, here's Sexton. Carter Williams covering. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 14 points again, thanks to the basket from Sexton. Now, here's Carter Williams. He's guarded closely. Here's Bamba. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got his 5th assist in this one. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Garland, the pass to Exum. Passes it to Garland. And another three for Cleveland.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Carter Williams kicks to Aminu. 3 seconds left. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Orlando looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Aaron, you all have played at a high level so far. What has worked for you?
We're just sticking to the game plan. You know, our coaches really drew up something good for us. You know, they wrote it out, and we're sticking to it, and we're executing very well.
Yeah, that's obvious the way you all have played. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans today. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. The second quarter was where they really opened things up. They were by far the stronger team, both defensively and when they had the ball. Their 13-point halftime lead, no accident. Shaq, what'd you think about the Magic?
Some great work from them with the 3-ball. They came in with the idea that they can attack this D from long range. They were rotating the ball on the perimeter and letting it fly. And they got a good look. It's a strategy that paid off with a barrage of threes.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Cleveland?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
So far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
We've got DJ Augustine. El Farouk Amino is out there with Bamba. Then it's Ennis, and it's Ross in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Bamba with the block. Now here's Ross. Tight defense on him. Here's Aminu. The pass to Augustine. The 3. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Augustine passes to Bamba. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. The 11-footer, that one goes in. Bamba's got 6.
This guy has got such a good feel in the mid-range game. Mo Bamba's size, almost impossible to block that shot.
Drummond passes to Garland, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Now here is Augustine. Defense is right there to the right side. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine.
And Kev, this is exactly what you expect from DJ Augustine. This is why coaching staffs love him. He makes everyone better.
Here's Osman. He's guarded by Ross. Osman kicks to Love. Pass to Garland. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Love. Over Ennis. Here's Drummond. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 6 points for him.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it. And you look at this Magic roster, so much potential.
I think, Greg, they have done a great job of drafting to the style of play they want to play. Guys who want to get after it on the defensive end. Guys who can switch and slide on the perimeter. Guys who can protect the rim. That is the backbone of this organization. This is a skilled, hungry offensive rebounder, and Mo Bamba's size and motor make him a problem on the windows.
Here's Sexton, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, the young bull, Collin Sexton, getting a lot of playing time in his rookie season, allowed him to play through his mistakes, and that's what you hope for coming in.
For Cleveland, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. He misses the free throw. And even as the Cavaliers lagged at the very bottom of the standings, Greg, Sexton publicly described the season as fun. Would that bother you as a veteran?
Losing seasons, they suck. I mean, no other way to put it. I think he cares about winning, but keeping that positivity is probably the best approach.
From deep. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And so, Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. It's a 16-point game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Stolen by Bamba. Here's Isaac. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Orlando making a change here. Vucevic just checked in.
You know, early on, Johnathan Issac has drawn some comparisons to Kevin Durant. This is a long, athletic, multi-talented forward He's got tremendous potential.
Osman, the pass to Sexton. Love kicks to Drummond.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Now you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any given night. Drummond's one of them. Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart.
He hits the second from the line. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, and times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
They're just great poise from the big man. Vucevic sticks with his shot even while being defended well.
Here's Sexton. The teardrop falls in. Sexton's got 12 in the game.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Fultz, the pass to Gordon. Vucevic trying to get open. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 assists now tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Pass to Drummond. Bobbed up there for Drummond.
Oh, can I get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. The Magic have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double-teamed. And stolen by Love. It's Drummond with the drive. And it's Drummond with the jam. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
He's checked in for the Magic. Fournier comes in for Terrence Ross. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Porter comes in for Cedi Osman. Now here's Fultz. He feeds it to Gordon. That one misses. Good D by Thompson.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Porter kicks to Sexton. Drummond up top. Drummond, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 11 in the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in. Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Here's Fultz. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Fultz has got his second basket of the night.
Well, this is what's evolving over time, right? Markelle Fultz running the pick and roll, such a precise play.
Here's Vucevic. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside, Porter. Out to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Garland the pass to Thompson. Over Fultz. Thompson misses.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
For 3, Fournier. They get it back. Vucevic dishes to Gordon. Now here's Fultz, guarded by Porter. Here's Gordon, and good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. Gordon's got 5 points now this quarter.
So how about the Cavaliers head coach John Beilein making his NBA debut after 27 seasons as a college basketball coach? Think back to his time at Michigan, the first back-to-back 30-win seasons in school history. This is an excellent hire for Cleveland. Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Outside Fournier. Back to Fultz. Trying his luck from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Fultz has got his 3rd basket of the night. And Doris, isn't it interesting? Coach John Beilein has never, at any level, been an assistant coach.
No, but he has made his way through the ranks, going from high school to junior college, Division III, Division II, and then right up through the ranks of Division I. So he now makes the final leap to the NBA. How cool is that, Kev?
Dishes to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double-teamed. Fournier lays it up and banks it in. Fournier's got 8 points.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Nance comes in for Drummond. And it's Dante Exum in for Collin Sexton. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Garland the pass to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. And that one, good. Thompson's got his 2nd bucket.
Yeah, there are several ways that Thompson can be a factor on the offensive end, and he is still adding to that arsenal.
Augustine passes to Bamba. Clock at 6. There's the pass to Awundu. Lets it go with a 3. Exum pulls it in. And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for Cleveland. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Garland with the bucket.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Augustine passes to Bamba. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going. Well, that's the nose for the basketball. Larry Nance, my goodness, what hops on that young guy.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
I had a chance to check out stats for DJ Augustine. Last season's performance for him. Last season, he averaged 11 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Garland kicks to Osman. For the 3. That one's not going to go. The Magic go the other way with it.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Pass to Carter Williams. Here's Awundu. The feed to Gordon. Bamba trying to break free, and the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now, here's Garland. Defense right on him. Offensive rebound. Magic leading by 15. And here we go with the Magic fast break. The 17-footer. They grab their own miss. That shot off. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Osman.
I got him. Come to me, come to me.
From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Orlando out in front, up by 15. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Exum is out there with Garland. And it's Thompson in at the 5. Garland the pass to Exum, and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Magic leading by 15. Fultz with the ball. To the middle. From the stripe. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 6 assists here tonight. Well, Cleveland shooting so far very efficient. All around. About 55%. Here's Osman. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
You can see the long wingspan of Johnathan Issac coming into play twice on the pipes.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And here's Gordon from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here is Garland. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Not going to go that time. And Cleveland the other way now. To the left wing. Down low. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Fultz the pass to Gordon. Feeds it to Vucevic. Over Thompson. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 20 points.
Nikola Vucevic skilled at rolling hard to the rim after setting the screen. That is a smart play.
Here's Osman, defended by Gordon. Pass to Garland for 3. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. A different look now for Cleveland. Love's check in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Collin Sexton in for Dante Exum. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Oh, Nance in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
This is what Larry Nance brings to the table. Physical ability, versatility, commitment to getting better.
Passes it to Gordon. Back to Fultz. Just 5 to shoot. Sexton grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 13. There's Garland. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. Now Isaac. Ross in the corner. From the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Ross has got 20.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Nance. Magic leading by 14. Fultz looking around. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Love.
You gotta love how Fultz uses his strength on these tough finishes, elevating up and over the defense and just finishing in traffic.
Fournier's checked in for Orlando.
Well, obviously a rough start to the career of #1 pick Markelle Fultz. The shoulder injury sort of takes away his shooting ability when the Sixers trade him away. You're rooting for this young man to get back to his game.
Over in the corner, Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Shoots over Fournier. Sexton's shot is good. And some have said, Doris, for Fultz, not just physical issues dogging him early on.
Well, I think you have to consider, Kevin, when you are the #1 overall pick, extraordinary pressure comes with that. So now with a new team, perhaps that fresh start gives Markelle Fultz an opportunity to showcase his big-time talent.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Now the pass to Sexton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, Collin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
Now Fultz. Over in the corner, Isaac. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got his 7th rebound here tonight. On up there for Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Fultz, no good on that one. Good D from Love. Cavaliers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Aminu comes in for Gordon. Ross is checked in for Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
What I love about Collin Sexton, guys, is he's super aggressive. He knows speed and athleticism are his advantage, and he makes great use of both of those things.
Free throw good, Sexton. And the 8th pick back in 2018, Sexton with all the physical tools, Doris, you look for at the point guard position.
Yes, Kevin, but like most young players, there is still a lot to learn for Collin. Some of his vets were not shy about saying that early on. This young man has got time. He's got to put his head down and go to work.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
It's deflected. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Fournier, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Is on Collin Sexton.
Well, Evan Fournier proving adept right in that instance of making the defense bite and put him at the free throw line.
And the Cavaliers this summer selecting point guard Darius Garland with the 5th overall pick. The second-year man, Collin Sexton, already on the roster. Greg, how do you see the fit between these two players?
Well, I mean, both are 6'2". The questions will come at the defensive end of the floor. Offensively, both show great promise as shooters, very scoring-minded guards, reminiscent possibly of a Lillard-McCollum pairing for the Blazers, which could be a roadmap for the Cavs.
Another miss by Orlando.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Garland dishes to Drummond. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Magic leading by 11. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded by Fournier. Sexton's shot is good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Augustine looking around. To the middle and stolen by Love. One-on-one fast break. Here's Sexton, and it's good. 2 points. Sexton's got 11 points in the quarter.
How about that? Finishes through the bump. Sexton attacking the hoop.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Well, you think about the solid first year Steve Clifford had coaching the Orlando Magic. This team had a solid season with a great leap on the defensive end of the floor. Clifford once again showing he is a great defensive mind in the NBA coaching ranks.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Well, Kevin Love just has a great feel for the game. He has a strong understanding of their offense, and he's a very willing passer. That's why you see what you see there.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with Clifford and the defense, he's excelled in that area his whole career.
Well, think back at both stops in Charlotte and Orlando. His teams have been really solid on the defensive end of the floor. They limit turnovers and second chance points, get back in transition, build the wall. It's becoming his calling card as a coach, guys.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Orlando making some changes. Gordon's check in for Aminu. Isaac comes in for Evan Fournier. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Here's Gordon. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Sexton. And it goes down 2 points. Sexton's got 27.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Now here's Fultz. He feeds it to Ross. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. That's now 22 points for Terrence Ross.
Things coming very easily right now for Terrence Ross. He's played with all the swag you could ask for.
Here's Love. Gordon with the defensive effort. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Fultz with the ball. It's tipped and stolen by Sexton. And the shot is good. He has 29.
Well, Sexton might be young, but he is unafraid and unabashed. What a play.
Fultz with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. And he comes up with the deuce. And that's 21 points for Aaron Gordon.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Love against Gordon. Goes up on the wing. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Fultz. Pass on the wing. A free ball. The rebound by Kevin Love. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Sexton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's just a three-point Magic lead.
Oh, what a delivery by the young Collin Sexton. Fearless and unbowed.
Over in the corner, Isaac. And the three ball is good.
How about the young gun comfortable in the clutch? Johnathan Issac delivering.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're down by 6. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Sexton the pass to Garland. Now Love. Over Gordon. Love kicks to Osman. Great D that time from Vucevic.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
32 seconds left in the fourth. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, think back to the 2017 draft, guys. Some were surprised to see Markelle Fultz be the first pick. And when you think back on that draft, there's certainly a lot of what-ifs.
Pass to Love. Over Gordon. Love can't hit.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And here's Fultz. And so it's Orlando winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Nick, great win tonight. Good performance by you. How surprising is it that you contributed to the game in so many ways?
I mean, I wouldn't say it surprised me. I always knew I could play at this level. But I just play hard, just play hard and get things happen. I don't try to force anything. I just let the game come to me, and I play hard. Rebounds. Like I said, it's a lot about effort. That's what I can do every night. And points are gonna come some nights. Sometimes they won't. But just take what I get and just keep playing.
Well, you did it all over the floor tonight, Nick. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.